Joe, why don't we begin with the battle for control of the U.S. House and Senate?
Yeah, very interestingly, we know the U.S. Senate is held now 50-50 with the vice president being the deciding tie-breaking vote. In the election of 2022, the idea was that the Republicans, as a result of the dynamic of a midterm election, might have the opportunity to pick up enough seats to have an actual majority in the U.S. Senate. What that necessitates, of course, is that the Republicans hold all the states where they currently have a Republican senator and then turn a particular state where there was a Democrat. Well, it looked like a really difficult lift 3 months ago, but not so much now.
Right.
Not so much now. States like Pennsylvania that look like they could even possibly be a Democratic pickup are now starting to trend for the Republican candidate. Now, here in North Carolina, our U.S. Senate race, Richard Burr decided not to run for election. So this is a Republican-held U.S. Senate seat. So in effect, the Republicans need to hold North Carolina if their strategy to take the majority in the U.S. Senate is to work. Ted Budd pulling away. In the polling that's come out most recently, showing him on average, the Real Clear Politics average of publicly available polls, show him up about 5 percentage points on average. And they make the point on their website that going back to 2016 to this current election, Republican performance in U.S. Senate races in North Carolina has generally been about 2.5 percentage points greater than whatever the polling showed in the final week. So I think we will see a Republican U.S. Senator in North Carolina, so they'll hold theirs. In the U.S. House, again, Republicans need to pick up 5 seats in the U.S. Congress to take the majority in the House of Representatives. It didn't look like North Carolina would add to that, but now one race down in the northeastern corner of the state, Don Davis, a Democrat, running against Sandy Smith in a district that leans Democrat. It might ultimately end up, as a result of the red wave, being a net gain for Republicans in terms of our congressional delegation aiding to their efforts in the U.S. House.